Alright, I think it's about time to get into it. I'm Neozar. It's my FTL hard win streak. Doing all the ships through in random order repeatedly. Done it 3 times now, and 4 ships on the 4th time. And last time we had Stealth B, which was one of the closest times I've come to losing. We got through it, so that's really all that matters, and doesn't really matter how bad it was. Definitely can't focus on that. And now this time we've got Slug B. So definitely a weak ship, but not terrible. It's got some good stuff going for it. Alright, so let's see. I didn't actually think about a name this time, did I? Let's go with River. So we got Otter, Trout, and how about a mink? Alright, hard, advanced content enabled. I think we are good to go here. Alright, so, I mean, obviously the thing with the ship is it's like the boarding ship with no med bay or clone bay. It goes right here, which isn't a huge deal. It's definitely annoying in ways, but it's not terrible. And it's like the heal bomb sells for half the cost of the system, so you're not that far off. That plus the repair gel can buy you a clone bay, which is preferred, but med bay is all right. Check out our layout here. But you start with the Artemis. All right, so those are. Don't bother with those, or that one probably. Pretty good otherwise. No nebula, but that's okay. Exits pretty late, connects a lot, so that's good. But Artemis is great boarding support. It's like the. I mean, I feel like the reason it's not terrible is because it doesn't have a crazy amount of deficits. It's just the healing thing is weird. It's not like the other really bad ships that have a lot of problems to solve. And then you're just definitely slow to kill them when you're boarding because you've just got slugs doing it. Alright. Mike says to do I just don't like doing where you have the crew running when you jump. Although it totally is better, I guess. Should try it out a little bit maybe. So the idea here is normally what I do is I'd have piloting engines teleporter, but by keeping the one guy in weapons, if you have to fight, you get the bonus charge right off the bat. And so you have him there, and then you run this guy, on his way, but in the door. Probably, right about there. Alright, so we're not doing those, so you just go over here. We don't need to, we have stuff to sell at a store, but we don't need to rush there. It's we want shields more than a healing system. That makes a difference. Alright, I think this is pretty good. Ready to jump. Alright, this is great. There can be good rewards from this. But they're running from the beginning, so that's something. Let's see, and they got a missile and a drone. What kind of drone they got? Combat drone. No med bay or clone bay though, so that's good. I think this can only be Alito, possibly, which helps us out for sure. The combat drone can mess us up depending what it decides to do. Alright, so you can see here we got the pilot already there, which is cool. But we're just going to send him into piloting anyways, because while the weapon charge helps here, I feel like we want the dodge. I mean, it's like weapon charge, you know, this is probably going to hit us. But we have a chance to dodge. I think that's more helpful here than the weapons charge. So first thing we're going to do is just like run them around to stop them charging the piloting. You see, it's just like that pulls him. Like it's okay if they charge a little bit because we're gonna shoot them and stuff with the missiles, obviously. I'm trying to decide still what I think is better, if we should shoot them with the drone control or the weapons. Guess maybe by the time it charges we can see. Because like most of the time we'll be okay from this guy, but it can go crazy and just do a bunch of damage all of a sudden really fast. Alright, so there comes the missile. Honestly, I might wait to see, like, if the missile is going for shields, like, I'm gonna shoot drone control, for sure. And honestly, even just that thought alone makes me wonder if I should just shoot drone control, because, like, this will do damage can do way more damage and damage a lot faster than this will, if things go bad. Well, it's not going for shields. It's possibly going for weapons, actually. If I can tell. Maybe. Actually, if I had to guess now, I'd say piloting. It's more likely. I feel like the drone is like scarier in a lot of ways, honestly. It's like this is gonna hit us again, but I don't think twice more. I'm most like twice, you know, if we don't do anything. But like this can just ruin us, and I'd rather just take like a guaranteed couple damage from this than like take 0 to 20 damage from that. Also, if I shoot it right now, I might just hit him, which I'd rather not. Oh, empty room. I was completely wrong. All right. So I shot both of them with that one. So now this works out because now they still won't be charging the FTL, and the balance of HP is much more in our favor now. TP is almost up because they'll probably bring the other guy over. We'll see. Yeah, right now it's just waiting for this thing to happen. Oh, see, is this one going to weapons? Yeah, because I don't want to use that heal bomb yet. Nope, oxygen. Do I need to repair it that fast? Might as well. Alright. Offense is down. I'm just going to leave him here to repair because these guys are fine. Hitting the two of them with the Artemis definitely tipped it in their favor quite a bit. I will just save the heal bomb for when they're done. Okay, make sure to keep an eye on this. All right, firebomb. That's pretty bad to use, but it's great to sell. Should probably turn oxygen on now that we fixed it. And all right. So that was a pretty good first jump. Took 2 damage, but 17 scrap and a firebomb for another 25, so 42, that's great. That's a lot of scrap for the first jump. So hopefully we can find a store is definitely like more of a priority now, because we can sell and buy shields. Although it'd be hard to say. Honestly, with 75, if they had a clone bay or something, I might do clone bay and a shields buffer. I don't know. I'd have to see. Ideally, we could just do both after one more jump or something. All right, intervene to defend the outpost. I forgot to run the pilot, but that works out here. All right, let's see. I want to vent O2 to drop the targeting. I'm not gonna, it's like, I don't really know if there's ever like a reason to board. Like you can do it because you have the heal bomb, and usually what you do is like you break piloting first or something, but I don't know if it actually uses any less bombs than just shooting with Artemis. Like I don't know how much damage they can get in on systems to actually do, because you have to do like 3 system damage with 1 heal bomb to make it worthwhile. So I don't know if there's really a reason until you get like a clone bay or something, maybe. I don't know. So it's like more bomb or missile efficient to hit piloting first, but this could be scary. Like if they do, you know, heavy laser, they're always bad. It's actually good they're charging this here, because it means we won't have our shields down for this first heavy laser, because you could just take out our weapons before we even fire it if they did that. So we definitely want to just, there we go. So probably flash the shields here. It's like if it hits shields, you know, I mean, then we're gonna take damage either way. But if it just delays our offense or something, that's fine, because the heavy laser won't do damage to us. All right, you got a dodge. Oh wow, 2 dodges. It's because it flashes shields, just to make us feel like it's pointless to do so. We'll do that in piloting. All right, great. It's only 3 bombs, that's not bad. And this is double rewards. I think this is an outpost. 7 scrap and 14. All right, that's awesome. That's a lot of scrap so far. So, shift to buy it on, I think, buy the buffer on. Although in my like worst fight experience with the ship, I didn't buy the buffer, and it would have been worse if I did. I would have taken 1 more damage from it burning, but not worth like changing strategy based on that, I don't think. Trying to decide, let's see. Because I kind of want to maximize trying to find a store. It's like, you can kind of pick either way, honestly. I think that feels pretty good. We have some okay options for distress. I think the teleporter, and I think the med bomb has one in this sector. But teleporter and maybe the slugs. Honestly, it's like 10 feels not great at this point, but it's also can be a pretty good advantage here. Map is still useful because the store would help us out a lot. Scrap, you know, I think I can risk it right now. 21 scrap, all right. So yeah, we really want a store. but that gets us shields. So that's huge. Like, such a better ship now. Now if we run into double heavy laser, we don't start just getting annihilated. We take 0 damage and can train off it instead. This is like slightly tempting, honestly. Let me think here. So I have 50 scrap from the firebomb and the med thing. Not the med thing, the slug repair gel. To buy like a healing system, and so another 25 if I sell this. So that gives me 34. I mean, I can't risk like selling this many missiles or something. Because it's like the Artemis. I'm still too reliant on the Artemis. But it's like I don't plan on being super reliant on the heal bomb, although I might be, so I can't like risk selling that many. So I have 3 missiles, or 3 bombs. And I'm like, how many missiles should I sell? But this like opens up some options for me at stores, honestly. I feel like that's worthwhile at this point. And it's not like the Rock A or something where if I mean, I guess if I run out of missiles without getting a healing system, I'm in really tough shape. But I think it should be okay. We definitely reject their offer because although Zoltan Shield sucks, they can't damage us. So we can at least train off them. And it's probably still worth spending the 3 missiles. I'm going to spend 5 for 15 scrap. We could get more than 15 scrap here, possibly. But first we train, I guess, right? Yeah, I think first we train. So let me get the cheat engine going up for a second. Alright, make sure I got everything going here. Alright, no extra systems. Ion, mini beam, oxygen is on. We don't need to power that even because you can't really train because we can't shields train against this. And we can't weapons train either. So hopefully this shouldn't take too long. Although I'm debating training this person on piloting also because if I want to do that run back and forth thing, that's kind of helpful. I'll have to test sometimes. I think it's like I can possibly go even faster on the speed hack than this. Although, I mean, this is pretty fast. It really doesn't take that long. But I haven't tested it, and I know it can crash it trying too high. And so it's like I don't want to risk doing that like during a run. These slugs are working so hard, and this guy is just sitting there. Alright, so there we go. Let me just turn this off. You can always tell the pause just flickers like crazy. Alright, so 30% evasion. That's great. So yeah, I am going to take this. Hopefully we can just get it with 3 missiles. Still no store. So I don't remember if we saw that beacon, honestly. I'll have to measure it out, but it's like I feel like we can see all of these and go to any of them. That might be a store. It's like the field trade definitely has me a little worried, although I'm really glad to have like 2 shields for this fight. Although I may have had it anyways. I don't think I have more than 24 scrap for them. Either way. Good start so far. Pretty happy about this. Always the late exit is so much nicer in Sector 1 too. It's definitely not a sector you want to like only have a few jumps in. It's so bad when you get like an early, really early exit in it. Yeah, for this one hits. The first two both hit. Jinxed it. It's like I was just thinking, I was like, I don't think we've had any misses yet this run. Definitely do. Just a little extra weapons training, think of it that way, right? Alright, we got an NG and a rock, so we'll probably just like dance them around a little bit. I guess if I really want a micro, I could probably do it where like only one of my crew takes damage or something, but it's already too late for that. And it's like if you're using one heal bomb, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just doing this because the rock is slow. So let them beat up the NG on their own. It's like I could crew train the fighting here by like just making them chase him around in shields and breaking systems, getting surrenders. But I feel like I've just never had the patience for like trying to get surrenders out of all these ships. Hector, all right. Welcome aboard, Hector. That's great. So Hector is definitely going on the boarding crew. Superior boarder. Compared to our slugs here. I think you just sit right in that teleporter too, so that makes it so we don't have to like do that crazy crew dance. Alright, so that's something else we're looking for, was some more crew. Really helps out with boarding. And also like just be able to board with 3 crew and still have 1 person on ship, because you know it's always a little bit different situation if you're end up going on with every single person on your ship. Let's see. So we've got it's hard. It might be 7 jumps before having to jump the exit. It's definitely 6 at least. What's I just thinking about? It's like if this is the store, it's better to go like here first, and then I can do that and go to these ones. But if it's not the store, I can like go to all of them up here this way possibly. That's fine. Attack him before he can attack. All right, another safe fight here. Guess we can charge that. So. Trying to decide just like who wants to be my primary. I guess my weapons guy. I'm more often gonna run this guy over, I would think. Maybe not. It's really hard to say. I'll probably switch it around until I have like a dedicated boarding crew. So we just can start here. We can swap him around because he should beat that guy first. Also, we can do this if you want. little brake piloting here again. Get a little bit of experience. So much easier against the rocks. Like this setup here where it's just, he just walks so far back and forth without doing anything. I should turn my oxygen on, shouldn't I? Thank you, warning system. Alright, 15 scrap, drone parts and fuel. Definitely want that fuel. Oh. None of them took damage from low oxygen, that's good. The crew does like their oxygen, you know, for whatever reason. Alright, I'm actually kind of glad that's not a store. It makes my sector layout here a little slicker. Yeah, I think that might be all 6 of these jumps before. If they fit in like themselves, yeah, they do, I think. It's pretty killer sector 1 layout. Like killer as in good. This is scrap some of the debris. That's a crew risk. I think that's a crew risk possibly even if you have a clone bay. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I can do that. It's gonna be close. But I think it's gonna do it. I mean, I guess I have one more jump before it's like locked in, because I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. But once I'm here, unless I would go that way or something, you know, skip 2 jumps then, because I have to double back, or just dive a jump. But I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Alright, so we can take damage from this ship, and they have 3 crew. I should charge up my O2 a little more. Let's see. Oh, I want more of that. I feel like I want. Actually, just trying to decide what I want manned the most against this. I mean, I guess our evasion really isn't that bad if we keep the 2 of you in there. So it's like I feel like I should be able to just turn this off and power whatever, you know, I need, but I'm not confident enough with the boarding with this. Honestly, it might partly be like the rock is worse a little bit in some ways. I mean, I guess it makes it so I don't have to do the run around as much because you can just sit there and tank it. But I'm going to do that a little bit right before I fire the Artemis at least, because I want to hit their weapons with that. Alright, so he's charging that up, so that sucks. So one shot would be better here, I think. I mean, the only way they get through is by hitting us with all of them. I guess it's delayed enough since it's not manned now. It might be okay. If we had shields manned, it would definitely be fine. Oh no, we're fine. This thing fires so slow now. If it was manned that whole time, they would have fired a little tighter together. I went back too soon. Eh, they didn't dodge anyway. That's good. So now we just want to go fight over there. to stop them from repairing. Might as well let them punch some stuff a little bit. Now that I was like talking about how this isn't something I really do, I was like, well, might as well do it then. Like sometimes that's just all I have to do is talk about how it's something I don't do it, then I just start doing it. Yeah, see, it's like that's not a great surrender. No fuel, which we need. Not very much scrap, no items. So whatever. $21 scrap and 3 fuel. That's awesome. That's so much better. Man, what good Sector 1 rewards for hard. It's definitely probably like my smoothest Slug B Sector 1 I've had so far. At least, you know, it's not over yet. I don't want to jinx it. Man, like, last jump store, too. It's like, this was, like, designed. Just trying to figure out this last. If I can take 4 jumps before the exit or not without diving. I think I can. I think I can, and it's going to be like touching the beacon probably, but not too far. I mean, whatever. Let's see what it is. If we have to, I mean, there's no way one dive should kill us, especially if we know it's coming and we're at a store right before it. Like, so here we attack them. So the mantis is, you know, you just have to be careful to like pay attention. That's not really a big deal. They can't hurt us with their weapons, so we don't need the Artemis or anything. So actually board like over here, because that makes it so Mantis doesn't hit us as we're teleporting in. But he's faster, so it's like if we board up here, the Mantis is gonna get there really quick. It'll be, you know, one-on-one fights. But the human's a little slower, so we make him like do this like little gauntlet and get a little more of a health advantage. At the rock fighting the Mantis if we can. See, this guy's gonna like take damage and stuff. I mean, we'll like need help. We can also do this, and it's like just buy time. Actually, he's going to go to the console. So let's see, you there, you there, you there. Because they prioritize defending shields the most, but they always go to the man spot first. And then they go, you know, whatever zigzag order, left to right, top to bottom. Reading order, I guess. 19 scrap of fuel, some missiles. Hail them. Alright, another fight. Man, another safe fight, jeez. Although this one's a little funny because it's since it's a coffin ship, we actually have to teleport twice. But that's fine. You can have 2 crews going over. Makes it easy that it's safe. I mean, you could send just the rock. That should be fine, but so you might as well just send both. Send both again. And pike beam. Oh, it's like you run into this with a stealth ship or something. It's so gross if you can't get that down in time. It's pike beam sector 1. It's pretty rare to see a pike beam sector 1. I actually kind of forgot they could happen there. The hail the refugee ships are just disgusting sometimes. Some of the scariest ships I've seen in Sector 1, like Sultan Shield with a flak and a heavy laser. Yeah, well, I guess that's true. Less fight training. But that's true, that totally saves a missile, because they are getting a little low. So I thought about that for a second, about breaking O2 to do it, but then I was like, well, whatever, just get the training. But I didn't think about how the fight cost me a missile. Ton of resources and scrap. So that's a really good thing to think about. I think I'm partly also just being like, well, I'm super planning on not being missile reliant, because I'm going to find like a clone bay and a good weapon to use at the store. I'm just envisioning it being there. So hopefully it'll happen. I'm just curious to look at this. It's going to be real close. I'm still optimistic. Man, it's just all like fights and stuff too. Jeez. So they must have something defending them on their ship, like drone-wise. Either system repair or... Right, because we don't need evasion this time, so we'll send you over. Not that they're actually trained, but... yeah, what's the fight training looking like? They're all spread out. Hector's almost there. Because this crew is actually like a little grosser for fighting, having a rock and a mantis 3 crew. Thankfully, no med bay, no clone bay yet again. So that's an anti-personal, then that's like 4 things that we're fighting, so it's a lot trickier. Almost makes me wonder if I should not have the rock so I can run around faster. But I think put him into weapons against the mantis. It's nice that it's safe fight, so I don't have to do as much power micro the engines. Although I would like... Oh wait, that's right. We can do this until this is about to flare. Because shields helps against the flare, but they only have 1 basic laser, so we don't need 2 shields like until that moment. Yeah, anti-personal. That's obnoxious. So we're going to want to hit drone control, I think. And then like board with more people. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I can get this guy pulled from piloting with anti-personal. So that's drone control busted. So ideally, I think what I want to do is be able to like not spend another missile here. I'm like wondering all of a sudden if there's some like weird edge case where like boarding with all my crew here is a really bad idea against the solar flare. Because like that'd be the only thing that would hurt me here is like a fire and O2 and a teleporter or something, I don't know. Yeah, put the Mantis on repairs. Look at this. Wow, I got them split good here. That's actually like awesome. Buys me so much time to deal with this. Just like the health situation is not great. And it's like I want this to go as quick as possible because of the flare, but then at the same time it's like I'm a little nervous about sending over all 4 crew here. But I feel like I probably shouldn't be. And I guess like I mean the thing I'm risking by not saying all 4 crew is like having to use a missile, which feels like not that worth playing around. Like I feel like I'd rather waste a missile. Like the chances of the missiles costing me the running out isn't very high. I mean, I think the chance of something happening against the solar flare costing the run isn't very high at all either. Mostly, you know, if there's just like something I'm not thinking about, or with the mechanics of like if the teleporter breaks after the fight is over with all my crew on their ship or something, if the timing is like crazy like that or something. Or like boarding my crew into fires if they're almost dead. Like returning them. I guess that's not really, I don't know, I guess maybe I don't really need to worry about it. It's like with the heal bomb and stuff too. It's about to, yeah, right. I think I let it happen actually is the decision here. And then decide based on that. So weapons, I can just vent weapons, that's fine. That's right, so yeah, they have fires to deal with now though too, so that does make it easier on me, like killing them. It's going to take him out really fast. And then he'll come fight us when he's low health, actually, instead of fighting the fire. Rather take his odds against us. Can I not target? Yeah, I can't target the heal bomb on their ship because the fight's over. That's funny. Oh, I still have a fire somewhere, don't I? Can hear it. Oh, fire, where are you? Well, I'm gonna have another fire here now. Ah, we took damage this time. The first time we didn't take damage, which was nice. Now the O2's on fire. Here we go. The back of the ship's on fire. I think we're good. It's like harder to hear the fires burning with the music when it's like all intense. So here's the store. Yeah, just look at this once more for like my own knowledge of what it looks like when it's this close. Yeah, I still think it's gonna be okay. It's a close one. Hey, Badger. Not keeping the pet fire. Yeah, this is Sector 1. It's an insane Sector 1. Oh, Clone Bay. Awesome. All right, no weapons here is the only thing. I guess it's got a drone control with a boarding drone. Is that a weapon? But yeah, this has just been an insane Sector 1. So 144 scrap. So 194 scrap. And a firebomb. And a rock. So we're selling the firebomb. And the slug repair gel. Yeah, it's definitely like my best. Oh, and look at that. And that's not a dive. Oh, look at that. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad I called that like 6, 7 jumps out. That's just like so perfect. My sick ruler skills. Yeah, level 3 shields. I'm not a person who buys the crazy shields right away. I'm gonna buy the Clone Bay. I'm probably gonna keep the heal bomb, honestly, for now. Like, why not? I'm not gonna, if I sell it, I'm not gonna spend that scrap, so at least not immediately. I wish I knew what the next sector was. It's like, if it's Zoltan, I want to buy all their missiles, all 3 of them. Otherwise, I don't really want to buy missiles if I can avoid it. Probably buy power. Power. Who buys power? No one buys power. I don't need sensors. I can buy drone control right here. An engine's point and a power. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to spend it at least until I jump to the next sector, in case it's like, you know, it's just the exit beacon, and then I'll see what jumps I have, if there's a store right away or something. But yeah, I mean, I might buy something at the beginning of the sector. I mean, it's a lot of scrap. But it's also like, I wouldn't mind being able to buy a burst laser 2 and hacking or something if it shows up. Which I'm still 12 scrap short of, right? Or no, I have enough scrap to do that if I sell the go bomb. I don't know where I got 12 from. I was thinking something different. Yeah, so anything else here? 13 fuel's good. 27 hull. I think I'm okay with 12 bombs for now. Not the Rock A. And I'm not dependent on them for healing anymore. Examine the station. Alright, Clone Bay. Ah, intruders on board. So it was like a criminal or something, or some asshole just fighting me instead of joining my crew. Yeah, maybe I was thinking about the whole laser too. Now I'm like, whatever. I don't need to reset their, you know, got the clone bay jumping. So I was like, yeah, if it's like zone controlled or maybe rebel controlled, I feel like those are the two I might want to buy some missiles for because of Zoltan shields and auto ships. Alright, I'm torn here because, I mean, I can board auto ships a lot easier now with the clone bay, so that's less of an issue, I guess. I just really like the 2 stores, guaranteed. And early rebel controlled, I feel like I've had some sketchy early rebel controlled. A lot of Artemises. Although it's like that might just be, you know, not actually statistically what happens. I mean, this is the double nebula, but it's late enough those could be Slug, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, if I have to do Zoltan shields, it's like I could use half my missiles on the first fight and still not get it down if I get unlucky. That just feels like if I fight 3 Zoltan shield ships in a row, I'm going to be just like hating everything about my decision, versus here I can deal with stuff. Just, rebel ships are just so annoying so often. I mean, it's like there's the one kind that is like easy to deal with for this ship. And then there's like the rigger kind, which like depending what systems they have and drones can be such a pain. And then auto ships are just like annoying. So 1 to 2 stores here, which sucks. But I think it was like double green next, so that's nice. Really just gonna try to maximize seeing jumps here. Yeah, it's like early auto ships for the most part will be easy. Like I might still want to use like 1 Artemis to like hit their weapons or something. But that's a lot different if I only have to use 1 bomb to kill them and can just punch them down otherwise. So yeah, I'll buy a power here. Yeah, again, it's like that will only be if they have like a small bomb or something, I feel like. Or you know, a bomb, I guess. It's like I kind of want to do this because this will be the store if I don't. Slug Bay. Hey, an auto ship. An auto ship that can damage me, but won't damage me for like quite some time. I mean, sure, I'll like spin up the weapons, why not? But oh, they're running. Definitely want the Artemis going then. What do I hit first? I mean, this doesn't hurt me the first volley. I don't think it hurts me the second volley either. Like, I think I've got a little bit of time. So I'll break piloting to just stop their running as quick as possible. And then also, like, I have the Artemis to shoot if I want to then. So I power the clone bay. Nice having the rock here. It's like, yeah, since they're running, I'm more likely to want to, I guess I can just board with everyone. That's safe. I'm more likely to want to board them with a rock. I kind of lost my train of thought. I forget what I was talking about there. I love when it's like it goes down after he dies. I'm pretty sure that means it went down to 1 point. Yeah. So maybe I don't need to use another Artemis here. If we can break their engines fast enough that we just like rotate between breaking them, should be fine. And they like hardly got a chance to charge in the beginning because we went right into piloting. It was only level 1. Alright, so yeah, here it's going again. So I'll just go into piloting again since I know that's level 1. I mean, you can just stand here. I'm not gonna like micro them around to switch their positions after this. I guess you maybe could have gotten like a hit in before they got there. This feels just like so wrong and risky to me still. I'm like constantly like, hey, clone bay is like still powered, right? Not like just killing all my crew. It's not jumping away right this second with all its broken systems. Now it's like, you know, they'll repair piloting soon, but it won't matter because engines will be broken. And we'll break piloting before engines comes back, break weapons, and then they'll be done. Oh, Badger. I think any fight that theoretically could do damage if I just made like a series of cascading mistakes is a risky fight. It's like if I fell asleep at my keyboard here, this would damage me. So, you know, even though I've never in my life fallen asleep at my keyboard, if it suddenly happened, like I might lose here. All right. Rock, you're so slow. I mean, I'm so glad to have you on board, but a Mantis would have been cool. Search among the stores. Nope. Like, this I feel like is risky because the missile. Like, this I kind of don't want to punch until I beat its missile down. Artemis. Oh, there's one dodge. Oh, nice. Look at that. Beautiful. I was like, what happened to my trained crew? And it's like, oh, it's because I've been, like, killing them repeatedly now with the clone bay. All right. The actual nice thing about this being Artemis, I guess in that case I want my weapons person to go because they have like less. Yeah, they don't have any weapons training. They have one because they've died too many times. But the nice thing about Artisan over Leto is that like you just every time it goes to 1 power, you just like make sure to go and break it. Versus when it's Leto, if you don't start punching it like immediately with more than 1 person, it fires. Because I think 1 person sitting in the room doesn't kill it fast enough with Leto. I think you need to. It's like, that's just a pain. Alright. Cloaking is annoying. It slows us down, so we'll do that next. Yeah, exactly. And Badger's talking about the same things I am. Artemis is like worse for the first shot and then better after that. Did you do it in time? Probably. Yep. Can you get there in time before this is repaired is the question. Good job, Hector. Alright. And then that should finish it. Yeah, I feel like I learned that on the Mantis C, because like he'll just sit in the weapons room with the Lanius, and if they have a lead out, it's like then you want to have one of your other crew ready to board like the second it comes online every time, so you can break it in time. I feel like that's definitely where I learned that having someone sit in the room is not enough. Alright, so that's not a store, that's good. And do this. Let's see, how many jumps do we have? This is a much earlier exit, but we still have 8 more jumps before we have to go there. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we can see everything. So we'll find the store, unless I have made some calculation error or something. Yeah, that's the plus side. Unless he does like a fire and burns it. But it gives you some warning at least. Although I'm pretty sure I had that happen my last Mantis C run, or one of my last. I just had 2 recently, so get mixed up. I don't know if it was Alito specifically, but I feel like there was some time I had like a double fire from Sector 1 from one shot that then like burned down my like it was something. They definitely had a crazy fire in the top part of that ship. I remember it got oxygen in Clone Bay and just like lasted forever. Alright, so here they're running, we don't care. I mean, I'm not going to use a heal bomb, but I'm still going to charge it. I guess I want to shoot them, so I'll have the Artemis guy stay. Sacrifice my dodge chance. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like realizing, well, either way, I'll probably just be... Well, this is Alito. So actually, I probably do need to shoot it twice if I want to do that. Off. Oh, it's just, yeah, no, sorry, for a second I was like, I'm just confusing myself. Oh, and we missed, they have a multi-level piloting, uh-oh. Oh, he's like still winning the fight after like getting ganged up on. It's like it's gonna fire again. There's nothing I can do about this, like firing again. I feel like I'm just gonna board quicker. Just finish him off. I guess I gotta try to dodge one more, but whatever. Let's see, will this stop this one from firing one more time? Because that was my hope, was that I'd save one missile shot. It's like the chance of me dodging two. Nah, see, it still doesn't. It's too slow. So, that's probably the wrong choice there. But not really a big deal. Oh, and they'd fired that. If had two of those chains that come in, they could have double hit me there. I'm like tempted to use a heal bomb here, and not because of the training, mostly because of the time. Like, it's quicker to like use a bomb. than it is. I mean, it's like kind of nice saving the training. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I have speed hack. I know, but it's like I only keep it. Like I quit the program when I'm not using it. I just don't. It sketches me out having it in the background. Well, let's see. Can I justify keeping them for the training this way? I think I can do it as long as I got more than 10 bombs. I'm gonna justify it by the training and the fact that I'm totally not missile dependent with my Artemis. Hey, and there's a store. And now that I see a store, I'm like, well, might as well take some fights first. So what? Well, I can take 2 jumps before. I'll probably just take 1 in case something bad happens and then the rebels double their thing. Hey, the civilian ship. Ah! Terrifying. I guess I can, like, train here again or something, right? Should I train here again? After talking about how the training was really important to me. I really find the training of my crew to be of the utmost importance at this moment. Whatever, I can just use these 2 crew repeatedly, maybe. Could be my plan. Saga ship has a lot more health, I feel like. So this thing, these ones with the split rooms, I feel like also have like more health on average. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it totally might be. There's a definite chance that's true. Very strong statement there. And the Slug B run has been so kind to me. I knew if I just didn't worry about it too much, it'd be nice. So I was like, just had such a gnarly stealth B run. After like a even worse Mantis B run in some ways. That Mantis B run was so just miserable for the first 3 sectors. I was like, I'm due for a good run, so it doesn't matter that Slug B. And it has been delivering so far, at least. All you need is like a weapon. I mean, like hacking and stuff too. But for now, hey, there's my training, and my crew is back, and they repaired. Partly what I was waiting for. I was also just like getting distracted, obviously. Yapping away. I guess I should probably hit shields first. It doesn't matter. They repair it too fast anyway. Yeah, that Mantis B run, you know, it was just so, just was like not fun for the first 3 sectors. Because it's like, you know, of course, like the boring drone thing, it's like annoying, but it's just like fight after fight was just like auto ship and other circumstances that make it even more obnoxious, like a hacking or asteroid field or just like, you know, the worst targeting ever. Because it's like I had some stuff go well for me in the beginning. I got a rock like really quickly after the first fight where I had to take 10 damage because I just had to wait for their Lido to run out of missiles. Because the drone control hack and shooting at it, and my defense drone just like failing. My defense drone was just so bad early game. And then like Ray went and just goes, he does the no repairs at stores run, like right after that, or the Mantis B. It's like I spent so much scrap on repairs that run. I'm pretty sure that was the run where I felt like I'd repaired like 40 hull by the end of Sector 2. Ah, I didn't break it in time. I was hoping to get the 3 damage there. Maybe this time. Nah, it's not getting the rock so slow getting back. Alright, just the 1 more damage. And then I'm still going to board with 2, because I'll be able to board back immediately after they... Well, actually, never mind, they'll just die. I was like, for a second, I was like, because I'll be able to board back immediately once the fight's over. I'm like, they'll just be dead. So it doesn't really matter. Because he can do it on his own, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they lose like the same amount of train they get. I don't know if he loses slightly more. Whatever. I don't care. I don't want to board with 1 and have him not do it right. Yeah, I think there is a frame you can board back. Because I feel like it's technically possible to like kill auto ships with a crystal bee off the beginning. But it's like frame perfect and such a huge risk if you mess it up. Why, thank you! A heavy laser! I just love heavy lasers. What a fun weapon. What a generous captain. Look at that thing. That's shiny. It's like, yeah, you gotta take down shields, but, you know, it's great. You get assault and shields. It's great if we have to punch down shields. On auto ships, like, we'll just break their shields and we can shoot them without spinning missiles. Now you can start spinning missiles like candy, right? Heavy laser's all the weapon we need. I mean, they have hacking at the store. It's not entirely untrue. Oh, I know. I'm like really good at confusing sarcasm. What? Oh my god. Alright, I need to just like, I don't know, gift this run something back. Like, there's just too many things to buy here. I wanna buy all 3 weapons, because there we go, that's 8 weapon power for me with a heavy laser. I want to buy... I'll take all 3 augments and all 3... I'd just take everything. I would clean this store out if I could. Why not? There's nothing here I don't want. I mean, the humans are the lowest on the list, along with the buoys, probably. I'll probably buy the reloader here, just because I'm feeling so good. Wow. I'm like a little, like... Flak 1, burst laser 1, heavy laser 1, Artemis. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'm like a little bowled over with options, honestly. I mean, I think the Mantis is maybe a trap. Like, I don't really need the Mantis. I'll probably find crew. If I don't, it's like, if I have the weapons of a weapons ship. I mean, I don't have systems, I guess, is the other thing. Like, I don't have hacking or anything. Yeah. It's true. The flak is the one that is... There's no way I'm not buying the flak. No other store here. There might be another store in the system. It's like I still want to buy that reloader, but... it's so hard to justify on a ship with a teleporter. It's just not the same. Can I sell the teleporter so I can justify buying the reloader? I mean, this is just like, I don't really need this. At all. I'm not going to go the Mantis route. That's like, I have 4 crew, which is okay. I mean, maybe I should go it. Get the heal bomb out of here. But it's a blue option like once or twice. It's like, I'm not going to buy the DNA bank, I don't think. I wasn't really thinking I was going to buy more than one weapon here, but more and more I'm coming back to buying another weapon just to not have to worry about finding weapons ever. But then that makes me feel like, well, that's kind of like, this is only sector 2. There's a bunch of green sectors. I'm going to find I'm sure I'll find one more weapon to add in. So maybe I should buy like the Mantis and like just have the easier boarding crew. And like leave some scrap open to buy hacking or something. Yeah, it makes me not worry about buying weapons whatsoever. It's true. Like, I only need to wait until I find like a burst laser 2 or heavy laser 2 or something to add in instead. Like, I'd probably replace the Artemis first, honestly. I mean, that makes me want to get the reloader. But also, like, so what? That makes it so if I fall behind otherwise, I buy 5 weapon power and I can get by without hacking because I have, or 6 weapon power even, just keep going, you know, flak burst like that. Even without hacking, that can deal with most ships. Yeah, it's like, I feel like, because what's making me hesitate is I'm so just want to make this into a weapon ship and be like screw boarding. And I feel like I'm not supposed to, but this has been such a generous run. I think I totally can kind of like pivot into that right now. And this ship does better in that way often. And it's like you still board the flagship and kill the crew often, because it's so easy to do that with cloaking hacking. And this is just like, this is too far in advance and too much of investment, and it's a good weapon, but not amazing. But like, even if I can't get systems, it's like that's my thing now. It's like, okay, well, I really want to buy the reloader and like a couple fuel. But if I jump here and then this is a store with hacking, like, what do I do in that situation? Yeah, see, I've never found Reconstructed Teleporter early enough. Also, I mean, I buy Clone Bay or Med Bay pretty quick. Definitely, I buy Clone Bay like right up if I can. But it's like, if I spend the 40 scrap, like, I need to make 40 scrap. I mean, the odds of me finding hacking in like 3 jumps are so low that it's totally going to happen if I buy the reloader. Well, no, I mean, I definitely want to buy hacking the second I can. I'm just thinking, like, I want to buy this reloader right now, and I don't want to, like, have to sell something or miss out on hacking, because I want to buy this reloader. But whatever, that's my thing. I buy reloaders, right? Do I repair 2? No, I don't repair 2. That's what will get me. Weapons 3 and safe for hacking? Screw that. I don't need weapons 3. I don't even need weapons 2. I've got 4 weapons. What do I need weapon power for? I mean, I'm totally actually not going to buy weapon power until next sector. But because it's like I can be relying on missiles a little bit till then. All right, I got 4 jumps, then the exit. I guess I still plan for like finding a store that has hacking in case I just make, you know, I can just make the scrap. I guess I didn't see that jump, but I'm obviously not going to go there because then I'd have to dive back. Yeah, I can be relying on the reloader until I buy weapon power to use the weapons. The reloader just gives me power. Yuck, pulsar. Like, part of me definitely was like, oh, mantis have been really nice too. But it's really not that big a deal. Nice. Timed really well. That the mini beam didn't do any damage to me. Boom. And there goes their weapons. Alright. Easy fight. Timed really, really well. 20 scrap. Obviously now I don't have the heal bomb, which would be great here because it's like too risky to use the clone bay. Should have thought about that more when I was trying to preserve my crew health here or something. Need a Zolt in. Wait for one more of these and then it should be good. Alright, distress. Maybe we have more blue options now that we have the rock and the clone bay. Sure. Thank you for the scrap. Alright, so there's the store. Oh, and it touches the exit. Great. So I get one more jump before it. So I go here, I get 14 scrap, and then they have hacking. That's what's going to happen. I guess they'll have at least 14 scrap. They might have more. I'll reset both of your life. And if they have hacking, and I don't make any scrap, who's getting sold? Probably the burst laser? We'll see. Let's just not have that be a situation that arises. Four jumps, then the store, then dive. Does that actually even work? Can I get 3 in before that one? No. I could do 3. I could do 1, 2, 3, and then the store. But these all seem like unlikely things since I'm the one that's playing the game. I don't think that's likely to happen. I almost clicked there by accident. I had to be this connects, right? So yeah, I can see the little yellow dots, little yellow hash lines. So do 1, 2. Okay. There's no hacking. What the hell is this? I mean, I'm gonna get rid of you. Stupid ship. Like, what a run. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna buy any of those just because it's just so unnecessary. But jeez, I mean, I'll definitely do that. I don't want to buy mind control. Like, if I was hurting, I'd consider buying mind control earlier on this ship. And if I had more scrap, I'd buy cloaking possibly. But as it stands, like, I don't really care about getting a second flak that badly. Hull laser one's pretty whatever. Burst laser one's better than that. And halberd's like too far ahead and boring, but totally just wins. It's like I'd sell the, you know, anything, any of my weapon, the Artemis here, and buy the halberd. Don't even need to get systems, and I'd just probably win fine. But I'm not doing that. But I am doing this. Yeah, mind control is really not necessary. Like, I could see an argument for it if you just, like, need more offensive help and you just don't have the options for it. Just gonna let them come to me. Or wait, what am I doing? I wanted the... You're, like, positioned correctly already. Although it doesn't really matter. Not sure why I decided the rock, the one that has like more training and takes longer to suffocate. But also we're doing this is the exit, isn't it? So that doesn't really matter. It's like a weapons train here. Whatever. Although that is really tempting now that I think about it. So let's try and get a surrender offer. Whatever. Like, I'm just gonna board back and then do the speed hack once I'm just waiting for my cooldown, really. So let's rearrange how we are here. Heavy laser on auto fire. I'm not doing anything here. Whatever, go to shields. I guess I need to fire the heavy laser, don't I? I was like just listening to their heavy laser fire and being like, yeah, there it goes. I really wish they were synced. I'm just wrecking him with my manning bonus plus my reloader. Alright. Sure, get your train quick. It's not like I routinely sacrifice your life or anything. Alright, let's get back there. Alright. You don't get that much life back, right? So you're gonna get 16 life total. Not quite enough. For you, maybe let it slide. Yeah, one heavy laser was really nice. I was like totally grooving to it. And then when I had to put my own on and they're just like not, you know, sequenced in any way, it was pretty terrible. I'll admit. I'm sorry for that. It's an unpleasant experience. But quick. So. Is this just the same choice again? I guess I make this. I mean, my only thing here is, again, the stores and the fact that I feel like I can wreck a Zoltan shield now. But I just mess Rebels up too. Mess them up pretty bad. I really don't want to deal with Zoltans, I guess. That's true. Treated us pretty well here, I guess. Yeah, I think we just go Rebel again. Alright, so you see if there's a store. Hey, there's a store immediately. What is this? So do I go on like the Oregon Trail and go all up here to the frontier? Like this connects, right? This isn't like a separate thing. You know, this is, if this didn't connect at all here and it was just like this whole section of the store, this whole other section. But now that connects, that even connects. It's really got this like divide in it though. Because I was like, oh, maybe we'll go around. It's like, I probably can't make it back to the store. I have to take 6 jumps. So the store could definitely be overtaken by then, I would say. It's like tempting. Let me think about this. Yeah, I mean, if after 3 jumps it's up to here, even, then that store gets overtaken. So that seems pretty likely that that'll get overtaken. And I need fuel and hacking. So I think we're just going right there. Died of color and revived from clone bag. Yeah. Well, here's the bypass for the next Zoltan sector, right? I was almost expecting there to be another reloader. So I think I buy scanners here, right? Avoid buying weapon power. No, I'm not selling the reloader to buy a DNA bank and a bypass. Absolutely not. Scanners is really nice though. I think being at the point though, it's like, I'm not gonna fight that many ships. I'm finding like all these like fun little things to play with, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, I forgot to like do upgrades that I need, and find some really scary ship. I mean, I definitely need to do that. I feel like the real question is, do I buy a power bar next or another weapon power? Or do I float it? I mean, I'd probably float it for like a jump or 2. And then buy a power bar. This is probably like a civilian ship. Yeah, DNA bank is one of those things where it's like I always want it because it's like it feels safe. But rarely, it's like it's very much like buying sensors in Sector 7 if you don't have them. I feel like it's just like, well, this just makes things like easier if things go bad, or like gives me a little more leeway. Let me see. It's not a great sector layout here for sure. We get 7 jumps and then we go to the exit. You know, I'm sure Badger would dive 1,000 dives. I'm like, it's not that good. It's not that far behind the exit. I want it to be like here in the corner and connect all the way to the exit. And be like, maybe that's worth diving, all these jumps here. Also, I don't have cloaking. Who dives without cloaking, right? How worth is it? Like, it's like, do I want to try and chase after a possibility of a store? I mean, this quest isn't that big a deal. I see a lot more jumps going this way. I feel like I'd rather do that. Alright, so what do you got? No other drone coming over. Just the missile. And med bay. And possibly another drone on board, but not an anti-personal, because that'd be 6 weapon power. They don't have 6. I mean drone power. I don't think they have 6 this early. So it should be pretty easy. Yes. Doors, but not manned. Just curious, yeah. I'm just going to make it safe first, and then I'll deal with the med bay. There we go. Everything's coming at me. Guess the repair bot's just going to come right over, but whatever. That'll take them long enough to repair that. And I'll shoot their, I'll do this. And then this. Beautiful. Good job, crew. Medical airlock. So I'm not that concerned about finding a store here, just because I feel like I'm so used to only finding the one store in rebel sectors. So I'll probably take this jump first at least. Then I can still like see these jumps. I don't want to get like deceived by a really easy fight that there might not be some scary stuff now. Scanners helps because like we can avoid jumping into the like asteroid field drone with double offensive drones or whatever that we might see. Approach station. Safe fight. Alright, now we don't need to bother with all the like boarding shenanigans. We can just shoot them until they die. Which might be a while, but you know. And block their heavy laser with our flak. Alright, now it won't be too long. I think that chances double pursuit. I'm so used to having the hacking blue option here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the one that also had the blue option for the combat drone, which is like you rarely see it. So let's see. Oh, it's just access the station. Delayed one jump. Oh yeah, so there's a 1 in 4 chance it's double jump, 1 in 4 delay, 1 for nothing, and 1 for sector map. I wish I could see my map, because I feel like how I jumped, if they double jump, I might be forced into a dive. Which feels like not totally worth it. Never tell you the odds. Should I risk it because it's just been such a good run, right? Is that what it is? No, I can't get that cocky. Because I don't really need it that bad. Like, and I feel like the bad option will put me further behind, because it's like I'll lose a jump from doubling, and then I'll lose another jump at least if my next one's a dive, so it's 2 jumps behind, versus like possibly getting 1 more jump in is not worth it. Yeah, because it's like, okay, if then, so it doubles and then this is a dive, because what would it be? Because it'd be like here then right now, and so then the next jump would be okay after that, but then I'd like have like nothing left. Quest marker. So I think I can get to that still, right? Cool. Because that can be a good quest. I feel like I don't need to board you, although you can definitely deal damage to me. No, you definitely can't deal damage to me very easily. Oh, since when does a flak triple hit your target on an auto ship? Like, what kind of nonsense luck is this? Yeah, I definitely don't feel well equipped to dive right now. I mean, if I did that choice and then it was a dive, I definitely would have spent like all my scrap upgrading immediately. Ooh, mind control. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to kill my rock. Ah, it's the rock. Weak-minded rock. I'm almost tempted to break mind control first. Whatever, I'll shoot that with a flak and try to hit the weapons. Although I don't want you to actually really fight. I don't want damage. I should wait to see what that hit and then hit mind control. Oops, I guess that didn't quite have all the oxygen it needed in it yet. It's okay. Damn it, I knew this was going to happen. I want both. I mean, I guess it's not that big a deal to dive the exit. I know the game really wants me to dive. I was thinking that. I was like, it's going to be a store there, and we have to choose between a quest and a store, or I'm going to have to dive. trying to think about what was that jump. That was the. I feel like it was a empty jump otherwise. Oh, it was a. Give them fuel or something. Is that what it was? Two extra jumps with a dive. Well, I guess no, because right now I can do one and then exit. Maybe unless I want to like double back and do that. But it's like either, you know, I just go to one of these and then go to the exit, or I do quest store exit. Because I can definitely take one more jump before the exit. I mean, it's like I can't pass up the store. I'm going into the store. Yeah, it'd make it an easier decision if I could take like a couple jumps here. Because it's like this quest, I think you can get like a free weapon or something, or like, you know, free crew member. Like it can be really good, but it can also just be an empty jump. It can be like, I'm pretty sure that's what, because of the Federation base has like a huge range of options it can be. Whatever. I think I just go to the store. I've got the scrap. I mean, the only thing is that, you know, if there's cloaking and not hacking, I can't buy it really, unless I want to sell something, which doesn't feel totally worthwhile. So I'm really going there just for hacking, which is still kind of okay. I guess I could go here, right? Because I could go to the store. They have cloaking and nothing else that I want. Go to the quest, hope for scrap, then go back to the store. Or do, well, I guess that would be like exit quest store then, I don't know. If I can't get cloaking, the reloader purchase will have been what saved me. Because I would have bought, you know, weapon power or something instead, because I'd be weak without my reloader. Let's go to the store. Screw diving. Ah! Even better. Yeah, no, I'm all about this. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I think, you know, I'll probably do these upgrades really soon. Yeah, and if I get a pre-igniter, I'll leave the scanners behind. And then if I get another reloader, I'll possibly leave the pre-igniter behind. No, that 40 scrap wasn't a waste. I would totally give up the scanners for a pre-igniter. I mean, I guess there's not a 100% chance I would feel that way, but I think with these weapons and stuff where I'm at right now, I feel that way. I mean, Rebel controlled. I mean, I'm all about the Rebel controlled now. You've been so good to me. You're all having double stores. Look at this. Here's another store. Let's buy hacking. It's gonna have another reloader. Hacking! Oh, God, yes. I'm glad I didn't have enough for cloaking. If I didn't buy that first reloader, I would have had enough for cloaking there, maybe, and then I wouldn't have enough for hacking. And I'd have cloaking and no reloaders and no hacking. And now I have 2 reloaders and hacking. So much better than, and you know, so much better than having cloaking. This run is just like vibing with me. So good. This is so my run here. Reloaders. I got a free heavy laser like off the bat. This is pretty cool. Now for me to like jump into some like terrifying ship that I'm just not upgraded for. I need to buy all kinds of upgrades. I think I want cloaking and a battery eventually, but otherwise I just need to spend scrap on my ship here. Alright, weapons really aren't that bad, honestly. I've got 12 drone parts. Jeez, when did I get 12 drone parts? So I do this. Oh, and you got this guy too. Slightly worse weapons then. Get him shields. 3 piloting, yuck. The only reason I like don't super want to board is because the power and like the crew manning. I'm like tempted to board with just the rock actually now. I think about it for a moment. I guess the other thought is I could also like wreck their shields first, and then I can damage them pretty quickly. So I'm just trying to think, like, I want to make sure that they don't like end up getting a chance to run. But I'd rather make the fight safer first. Whatever, I think if I hit their drones first, that's okay. Or their weapons, actually. Maybe their weapons. It's like if it's just their weapons online, the drones don't matter. As long as I get the combat drone offline, it's really the only one that I care about, I guess. I'll shoot the flak and see. If I get 1 damage to the drone room, then I can hit the heavy somewhere else. All depends. This one has to make it through. I don't think this one hits. Look at that. That's beautiful. Ah, they're taking that one offline. That's too bad. Alright. So the fight's safe now. For a while, at least. I'm gonna give myself a chance to dodge. But yeah, see, now they're just gonna dodge like crazy. But I think hacking comes up in time. I mean, ideally, I'd love to get like at least 1 damage in on their piloting first. So then that volley will like take it down for sure. There we go. And now we're totally fine because hacking stops them also. And it's breached. Alright, now they're not going anywhere. I know, 3 piloting is so gross. When it's like, okay, I'll hack the piloting and then I'll be able to like kill it easily or something. It's like, oh, level 3. I don't want to have to like shoot that. It's too many shots I have to hit that. This is like such rebel sector, just like all fights. So we get. I can do 9 and a nebula, I think, before the exit. So I might as well take this nebula. Sacrifice a crew, won't matter because I have Clone Bay. Look at this little like kite flying. It's like flying a kite. And so it makes you think of a little kite shape. Could definitely do like connect the dots with this and have someone like doing a kite. You know, just like a little upside down. But yeah, so I guess then we'll take like all these jumps. Or maybe this jump if it's a store. Okay, good. I was gonna say, you better take down some of those shields. That's just not cool. I don't know if this is online. That looks like it's kind of online. Do I do something else? I really want 1 more power here. Really want to hack also. However, I've got the double reloaders and training. I'm way outpacing their weapons actually, now that I think about it. dislike you. Because this is timing exactly right, so right. I don't think, I mean, this might hit my shields first, I guess. No. You're doing damage to me. I haven't taken damage in a while, it's okay. Not surprised by that. Man, it's like the flak is almost half charged by that point. I guess I could also, like, I mean, I have to repair this now. Why aren't you there also doing work? I could, like, just use the Artemis. I have plenty of missiles. I think maybe if this gets any worse or the next volley doesn't do it or something. No, I'm going to do all this micro with my power. You could at least, like, make it worthwhile by actually achieving something. Because this is the last damage I'm willing to take from this beam drone right here. Okay, there we go. So I don't need you now. Noxious drones. Yeah, I realized, old man, I just saw your message. Should have had the rock on shields earlier. I thought I'd moved him. I wonder if I hit enter again, or I just didn't do it. Think of a different fight. Because it's definitely helpful, because he's trained too against the combat drone. So we know they have 3 shields capability, so it's like I'm tempted to like do that. Although I'm gonna need to like charge oxygen soon if I don't completely nullify their offense. I'll get through eventually. Uh-oh. Weapons coming online? Well, whatever, the weapons are fine. It's the drones that I have to worry about. There we go. That is a substantial amount of scrap material, thank you. Okay. I can't do both. Well, that's fine. I want the weapon power more. Can always micro power. Alright, they have no shields. And what level cloaking do you have? A high level cloaking, because you're firing. Alright, I might still be able to beat you though, because you fired. I'll totally hack weapons here because... Okay, we didn't beat the Artemis, but we beat the burst laser. I guess, wait, I don't need my shield up, do I? Poof. Oh, just in time. Oh, you are running. I do get another shot in, actually, don't I? There's your weapons. Some of your piloting. Does Artemis get in on time? I don't think so. Whatever, I have 18 missiles. Man, man, I wonder if that third heavy laser could actually get in during it, in between cloak. Let me think about that. Actually, yeah, almost certainly. They needed to use a missile. Reloaders are so good. I love reloaders. It's the reloaders, they just get you through everything. Alright, definitely not going down here. Hacking. Ugh, what is this shit? What are you? I mean, your offenses aren't very good, especially if that's Alito, but still. It's like I still really want to get another weapon power because I want to run the burst laser and not have to use Artemis. Shield attack, ew. I think I already delayed this too much to even get through their super shield, possibly. Whatever, I'll see if I can do it. Beautiful. I'm not sure on the time. I feel like I can fire the flak and then like the Artemis, like I can, if I just delay the flak like a second. What do I want to do here? Flak should hopefully take out all their shields. So then they got the rest of the damage. Do I just put it all into their weapons? Am I going to board and kill them? Possibly, actually. We'll see. Do this first. Actually, no, this something else is going to hit the shield because of this stupid thing. Right? Or it actually maybe hit the, I think it hit the fake ones, didn't it? Or I guess maybe the heavy laser hit it. Getting so distracted thinking about what's going on over here that I'm just letting this thing hit me with 0 evasion. I mean, it's just the Alito, but still, come on. Yeah, it must have been the heavy laser that hit it there. Alright, they have the fires and stuff. Just thinking about like boarding still. Go help him break out. Oh yeah, I got that vent here. I guess I should do something about that. Oh, hitting their drones, I guess. Really, you got that Lido back online already? I feel like I hit the super shield at the same time with my heavy and my flak, but maybe one of my flak just missed. I'm getting all distracted because this run is just so silly. I was like, I have the piloting hack and everything here. There's no reason for that to happen. Well, if they're running now all of a sudden, do I actually still want to board them? I mean, probably. I don't have doors. Just run around on their ship. That's a lot of fuel, but I don't really need fuel that bad. At this point, I'm like invested in this fight. Assuming they have a level 1 clone bay. Oops. Super shield thing. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter what level their clone bay is because I only do 1 damage to them when I break it. Alright. $37 scrap. Not so bad. Why don't you two go try and fix the medical airlock? The new medical airlock. Yeah, maybe we'll get it next time. Well, augments I think are better than reloader. I mean, I guess there's ones I think are better. I don't feel any of them are better. I feel like reloader's the best. Hey, another store. I think I have cloaking. I can't afford it, right? Whatever. I could use some repairs. I'll go to a couple of fights first, but I guess I should figure this out. Should I be taking this fight? I think no matter what, then I actually have to waste some jumps here. I didn't totally realize like how few jumps there are at the end here. Yeah, I mean, I think what it is it's like I just skipped this one because I can't actually get to all these jumps in time with like how I did my route planning. Because I have enough, I could take all the jumps like Rebel Fleet wise. But I think we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's not bad. So I try and spend no more scrap until the store now, I think. Should be strong enough, that's okay. Yeah, no. I mean, it's not really true. Like, Zoltan Shield is clearly the best. You know, Scanners has tons of uses. I mean, like, there's time, you know, it's, as all things FTL, it depends, because sometimes a pre-igniter is the best augment. Like, if I was going to find an augment on Stealth B on my first jump, even if it could be Zoltan Shield, I'd still rather it be pre-igniter. So we're not bothering with that. So here's just the missile. Yeah, it's because it's the Lido. That's fine. Don't need to use a missile myself. .34 scrap. What are you hacking? Doors? I'm just trying to trap my rock. Alright. Kind of don't like that. The synced weapons are kind of gross. Flak is so slow. Almost like better here to use the burst laser, honestly, if I thought about it. Because then we beat these better, I think. Because it's just the flak's travel speed that slows it down so much here. Look at that. Artemis beating their burst laser ones. And they still have the manning bonus on those because they're an auto ship. Ah! What are you doing to me? Really? You gotta do that to me? I'm gonna have to just vent this guy, aren't I? Because I don't think he gets out in time. Nice. I was wondering if the heavy would get up in time, but it needs the manning bonus on top of the reloaders to do that, I think. I think this one delays them. Right? If I use the hacking thing, it's like the same as that other one. which I don't need, and I use as a drone part, because right now I'm still getting all my jumps. So, that's fine. Alright, no cloaking here. Oh, why did I buy the scanners? Oh no. I mean, I'm not going to sell the scanners for it. If it was like late third game, you know, if this was like sector 6 or 7, there'd be a much better chance. Or if I was like totally tricked out already, like cloaking and upgrades on my ship that I like really need. But because I'm not, it's kind of like whatever. So, be happy with the repairs. My fuel. Still gonna save for cloaking. So I guess I actually am like, well, now the sector's almost over. There's not really a point in upgrading until the next sector. Talking sense for once. I know. Being all boring and not buying the triple reloader. Are you just this beam? Okay. So, I just do this. Beautiful. Well, and that's done for now. Wow, we're just breaching everything, I guess. Whoa, beam. He's going a little crazy there. I can just hear it. Yeah. So, poor sector planning. Lose a jump. It's okay. Sensors. I don't want decline. I want to get the sensors upgrade. Should be able to buy the system here for cheap. Well, the game, it's just a Rebel and Zoltan filled world, I guess, because we've seen 3 Rebel sectors and 4 Zoltan sectors now. I mean, I guess I go homeworlds, because why wouldn't I? But come on. What is this? What is this nonsense? Quest store. If I try and take those jumps. Well, I'm torn because it's like I kind of want to take those jumps in case I can buy cloaking, but I also want to get upgrades before I like fight stuff. I have to think about that for a minute. Let's see, where are we at? 122. Because I'm definitely just too slow to finish this whole run, but I think I'm going to do this one more sector at least. I don't want to stop here. It's not that late yet. I think it's Big Nebula. So I'm just going to take a break for a minute here, and then we'll come back and do at least this sector, see how fast it goes and what we're going to go. Don't want to do any more from here. So I'll be back in just a minute. Let's see. Be right back. And then should almost certainly be able to finish this one tomorrow. But if I get a little further, then maybe we can start another one tomorrow too. We'll see. All right, just a sec here. All right. Snap getting Zolt Shield with this run. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to assume it because, you know, it's not totally how luck works, but it kind of is. Like, it's a little bit how luck works. And it's, I feel like FTL feels bad about what it's done to me recently. It put me through some trials and tribulations, a Mantis B, and then, like, what it did to me, Stealth B, at Flagship especially. I mean, the beginning of that run was a little tough, too. It was just Stealth B stuff, not that bad. But after that Flagship weapons hack, soft lock bullshit, FTL is like, okay, have a fun run with your least favorite ship, or what used to be my least favorite ship, and just like have reloaders and like all the stuff you want. Just go for it. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I don't know. I feel safe enough like taking a jump or two before the store. Yeah, FTL has a humor. His ebbs and flows. All right, free reactor upgrade. Possibly Stealth B. I don't know. I'm not sure what my least favorite ship is. Like, it definitely had been this one, but boarding is less of an issue for me now. Look at this. Look at this ship. Double pike beam ion stunner with all these defense drones and a bunch of NGs. So I guess we just like shoot at them for a while and then board into them eventually. But it's like, I definitely dislike Stealth B in general. Just like the way it plays, I don't find fun. Alright, I guess we just board into medbay now, actually, because it's just a bunch of NGs. Let's see. I mean, it's like Fed C. I'm definitely not a fan of Fed C. Well, it's like there's also a difference between their ships, because it's not just purely about how good or bad it is. You know, it's like I like Stealth C even though it sucks. It's interesting. I have mixed feelings about Zolt and A for like a good ship. Like, I totally like it. I'm so happy if I get Zolt and A in my streak. Like, of course, because it's such a good ship. But I feel like about playing it, I don't find it the most interesting a lot of time. Ion Blast. Cool. That's almost worth equipping over my burst laser. For like this moment at least. And now I can afford cloaking if they have it. So I was like, do I take one more fight? No, I do this. And just be a little sad about my fuel situation. But that's okay. Look at that. Now I need a battery. And upgrades. and power. Yeah, Stealth C is probably definitely like the most fun batship. I mean, Rock A is like I don't hate Rock A nearly as much as most people do, simply because I mean I've got 100% win rate since I started recording it. You know, it's like never been so terrible to me, but it's not like interesting how it plays out. You know, I feel like in a good run it just turns into like a better version of the Kestrel A because it's got rocks for blue options and it's just like a gunship with Artemis. And in a bad run, it's just like stressful watching, you know, just running from ships to get a weapon, just like hoping for luck. Um, Honestly, I'm kind of thinking about skipping that nebula here. It's like I don't have the fuel to just like play nebula time. It's not a fight, so whatever. I don't know. I feel like that's probably also part of the reason my score is not as high. I don't like value nebulas quite as high because I feel like the quality of the jumps isn't always as good anyways, and it's just being like a fuel drain. But it's totally like better for score. Because like how could it not be better for score? There's so many things to play with now. Yeah, we'll just do this, right? Gonna really regret being in shields in a minute there, Angie. So if this is an Artemis, we should be able to beat it, I think. It's a Lido, we'll cloak. Ah, it's an Artemis, but my timing wasn't perfect enough because, well, I guess last time my Artemis missile came in. Wait, what happened? Yeah, no, it's just slow the travel time. Must just be like a shape of the ship kind of thing or something. Because we beat it last time. A little RNG variance or something. Position of the weapon a little bit. Yeah, it was like also like, because it was here and maybe the weapon was up instead. Maybe I didn't have it powered for the first second of the fight here. I don't know. But that's fine. We'll just cloak it. And then here it's just like I'm going to shoot him a little bit more so boarding him is easier. They're not going to run. Just trying to think about like how I want to, if I want to like damage multiple ones, whatever. There we go. The miss. Alright, should be pretty easy now. Oh, perfect timing on the doors there, locking again too. Although, if I had control, I could then split them here again. Alright. Oh, do I still have a breach in there? Right? Yeah. Oh, can you do it this time? Oh, you did. Good job. Oh, so close. Sector 4, flak 1 with hacking and a rigger. Oh, you have flak 1 and hacking. It's a rigger with burst laser 2, Artemis shield overcharger, and a weapons hack. Oh, gross. Weapons hack. What ship are you playing? Oh, Rock A lost. Sorry, I'm like reading the messages backwards. But yeah, that sucks. My last, I think it was my last Rock A run, either that one or the one before it, may have been 2 Rock A runs ago, was, I think, the first one since I started recording my stats where I ran out of missiles with no way to do anything else. Out of like 7 runs, I had like 6 runs where I always found like something, even if it was still like rough. I guess I'll chase the quest. But, and then what it was is that there was a fight where I was like, okay, I ran out of missiles at the fight, and then I didn't have enough to, well, hear them out. Or, you know, so I couldn't do anything. And then the next jump was a store that had crappy weapons in it. But it was like most of the way through Sector 3 at this point, or halfway through Sector 3, I remember. And so I was like, it was like most of the way through a Sector 3, and then I was like, okay, now I'm screwed if I don't find something soon. So I was like, you know, less than half hull. And then the next jump had enough to get me going. Because I think I had a bunch of scrap, or maybe had bought some systems, but like, you know, just like hacking doesn't kill ships. I can't remember. I don't think I had hacking. Quest. So that was scary. And I was like, okay, well, I really hope this like next jump is a store, because if it's another fight, there's a good chance I'm going to die. And then it was a store. So, all good. I got to take another jump somewhere. I don't really want to take the pulsar. I guess the store is kind of crappy too, honestly. Just to like avoid the pulsar. Yeah, it's like the lucky run and the really unlucky run just following each other. I mean, that's better than when it's just like 3 unlucky runs in a row. I think this is just like, I'm far enough ahead. I don't need to do this. I can go here and buy fuel, and it's just like whatever. And then just like be short half of a jump at the end of the sector. I'm totally fine with that. I was so close to buying a battery. Sell the Artemis for a battery. Yeah, the pulsar, it's just like with the Zoltan shield, it's, I feel like I'm just asking for trouble. It's like they're gonna have offensive drones and stuff, you know, it'll just be disgusting, like 2 beam drones and a glaive beam or something ridiculous. I'll just miss my whole first volley. That'll hit like my shields and my cloaking or something, or my shields and my weapons. There's just so many ways it goes disgusting if they just get luck on their side. I almost hit promise to help. Oh, cloaking. Okay. For a second I was like, oh yeah, definitely. I have something, right? It's really easy to do that one later in the game. Be like, wait a second, I don't have an NG or cloaking yet. Or an ion. But this time I do. So, whatever, I'll check out. Yeah, I'm not going there. Check out the empty jump. Yeah, low scrap because it's level 1. Okay. I mean, this time's out okay because it's just like, whatever. I just cloak. And then don't let the halberd hit me with the ion shields. This is the kind of build like with the reloaders where it's like sector 7 or 8. I'd also consider replacing the scanners with stealth weapons. Because then it's like, okay, well now instead of just being like, whatever, I'll just get cloaking and maybe a buffer. You can be like, well, I'll get high level cloaking and just have like 4 volleys during a level 3 cloak or something stupid. I mean, not 4 volleys, but So there's that one. Might as well just cloak this one. Just fire first. Got a bunch of drones. Might as well hack. Might as well hack their weapons. It's like that's all I really care about. It's just like their weapons not timing right and getting halberd swiped. It's like not a fun time. Ah, you still hit me. Just split their charge more. Oh, you should be in there to make my charge go faster. Gonna make it? Yes. Alright, it's okay. Well, at this point now, do I punch them in there? It's like maybe. Goofy crew. It's like I really just need the one more weapon power really badly. Make this way easier. Well, I guess when I do that, I don't need the Artemis as much, so I can use the Artemis a little bit more. Part of what it is. So many misses. Just really wanted to pull the pilot was the main thing. Multi-level piloting. Yes, yes, fix your shields. Hi, Mara. That is my sister-in-law's name. Oh, welcome to the crew. You are quite green and energized. I guess you'll go in shields. Oh, your shield's trained already. Perfect. That's a power. I really need that power. Hey, Ray. Yeah, the run is still going. This has just been a stupidly good Slug B run. Made like 200 scrap, Sector 1. Look, I got 2 reloaders. And I was tempted to sell the scanners to get a third. And we just got cloaking now, so we got everything but the battery, really. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Well, there's one store we bought the flak, the burst laser, a reloader. It passed up like the, what is it, like distraction buoys and the clone bay upgrade thing. And then like a couple jumps later was the halberd. Was that Sector 1? Was that the Sector 1 store at the very end of the sector? You know, the exit was all the way at the edge and had the one store right before it. It was just like a designed sector. It was ridiculous. So many like double rewards, a free firebomb, a free rock. And then just like, yeah, good stores. Like I didn't get hacking for a while, but it was fine. Oh, and then this is the Zoltan Shield quest, so hopefully that's a Zoltan Shield. I guess I just go there first, why not? But I mean, Envoy is great too. Attempt to hail them. Reconciliation of ideas without war. True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Envoy, honestly, totally fine. 45 scrap, too. That's awesome. You're just so baller. I guess go into engines, and then you can just sit in the teleporter, run the doors, because we have level 2 doors, because it's Slug ship. But there goes the Zoltan shield. That's honestly, I'm down with that, because I don't want to have to give up scanners, because I'm not giving up on my reloaders for it. So I'm actually kind of happy about getting Envoy. Alright, I need to like just buy weapon power. It's okay, I can do it. Well, I don't need the power. I just got 2 free Zoltans in a row. I don't need any power. Cool. That is one thing I can't do right now. I'm not giving you 4 fuel. That's stupid. It's so stupid. I guess I could have, although I still don't really want to. Even if I had 13, I would have given it to you. I'll be honest. Rebel controlled. So these have every single sector we've seen has been Zoltan or Rebel. We've seen 4 Rebel and 4 Zoltan. This is, I mean, I kind of hope this is Rebel and Zoltan again, just because this could be Rebel Stronghold. Let's do that. Rebel Stronghold and a Zoltan. Because that's just the only 2 sectors in the game. Which some runs would be horrible, because you'd be like, well, do I go to the Zoltan sector for the 2 stores because I'm desperate, or do I go to the Rebel sector and just get killed because I like need good stores and there's only 1 store? But I think like every Rebel sector we've seen has had 2 stores and they've all been good. Bought stuff at like every single one practically. Alright. That seems like I can afford that at this point. Otherwise, what am I looking for? Maybe a hacking upgrade. Maybe shields. I guess it's Sector 6. I could get shields soon. Another weapon upgrade. I really don't expect to board that much anymore. Now they got the extra weapon power up, and there's going to be more crew. Although this ship is like I might do it, because I'll try to kill these 2 quick. I guess I'm not going to board with the Owenstrom. Alright. Why don't you 2 board? Well, I guess Hector's probably good enough, because we can split him up a little bit. Shoot him or something. That's fine. Yeah, let's just like shoot him a little more first. Well, I guess I said a little more. That was a little. Yeah, that worked. Cool. Yeah, I really just need all the money to put right. It's such a good ship. Worked out buying the burst laser as like a long-term investment. Wow, 91 scrap, 55 and 36. Jeez, it's like, I just need scrap now. It's like, okay, here you go. Here's all the scrap you could want. Ridiculous. Yeah, I really don't care about stores that much, so I'm not gonna go this long way or go to the asteroid field. That seems like a waste. Yeah, it's just like, here, just take it. Just take everything. You got it. I really hope, like, I think I'm just gonna treat this as making up for how sad my last two runs were, and not as, like, you know, anything to do with my next run, because that's just entirely irrelevant to the situation. Like, do I just do that? I guess so. I don't really want to buy the power for it yet. I guess I should buy a little power, maybe. No, I don't need power. What's power for, even? Alright, 4 shield ship. I guess I'm sector 4. I'm forgetting, like, how late I am in the game all of a sudden. Alright, so we just do this guy. Totally safe fight because of that. Oh, level 3 piloting. That's gross. So I only get 3 damage through. So where I need like a higher level evasion hack so it lasts long enough. Whatever, I don't need, it's not gonna hit me that much. Alright, that took care of that. Any personnel drone. And then our 17 scrap. Yeah, I didn't want to do the brake piloting there just because I felt like, although it'd make all my next volleys hit, it'd just be like slower damage. And I just wanted to rush through it because I can play reckless with how this build is going. That's a lot of borders. Definitely want to kill your clone bay. I just like want to ignore you. You just dying there. I guess I should hack something. This is like such goofy weapons. I guess someone could run down man, whatever it's called, doors. Definitely want that clone bay down. I love the like splitting up to hit the different doors. Well, they're like, where are you guys going? Just like, is he just gonna get all the combat experience here? Oh, come on, you didn't get any of those kills? Well, you're just gonna stay there. Might as well shoot you some more then. No thank you. I think you're a little dead. 55 scrap and 6 fuel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very generous. I'm gonna do this purely for convenience sake. That's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah. See you, Ray. Hope you have a good day. Good day at work and stuff. And hope your next no repairs run goes well, whichever ship you choose. Which way do you want to go? How many jumps do we have left? Let's make sure we don't like waste any jumps and avoid it. It's like, should be 7, I think, before. These don't connect. Alright, so we gotta make sure to go over there. Let's go in here first then. Yeah, fight, fight, fight. I mean, I need a battery. Reject his offer. Alright, yeah, just kill him. Can't be trusted, he's a traitor. Alright. I mean, like, this is what I do. This is my life. I'm an engine hacker. What do you got? Bomb? Small bomb? Oh, I was firing my weapons, wasn't I? Whoops. Come on, are you trained? I guess not. Guess you die a little too often to be trained. I'm sorry. That was mean. But I'm not going to bring you along. Come on, that's ridiculous. Let them put out their fire. No, thank you. What is this? Can't do this to me. Oh, that's right, we just gotta do this. Ah, they both got through. "41 scrap. I mean, that's something, you know, relative to other ships. It's not quite as much, but it's okay. You know, I'll give what you can. I guess you're my pilot. I've got higher level Clone Bay now. You can just heal up slowly. Yeah, you're an O2 hacker there. I guess that works out with, I don't have to board if I do the O2 hacking. I don't know, it's probably, it's quicker if I got higher level O2. I don't know if it's quicker at this point. I mean, a higher level hacking. I don't think my oxygen level matters for hacking theirs. Alright, all kinds of stuff going on here. I don't want to go there. This one I gotta land on at the end. Like, well, obviously the exit, this one, I mean. And I've got, how many jumps for the exit? Probably 6, but maybe 5. And if I want to go there, oh, this connects over here. Alright, so that's actually probably where I'll end up. But I can start out here. Yeah, I'm an engines hacker, John, while you're an O2 hacker. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure which alignment engines hacking is. I do a lot of piloting hacking too. They're kind of like interchangeable, most fights. Obviously approach the station. Not a hard choice. Oh, they're just like Halbert's just gonna fire right off the bat. Keep looking, I keep going here trying to click on my battery. It's not there. Nice, level 1 on that. I really want to cloak you for sure. Thank you, that's good. That can cause problems, absolutely. Alright, so you might actually even hit piloting there, cool. Awesome. Alright, and now your weapons are breached also. Now we really just want to try and get your cloaking instead. This is just such a fun ship. What a good Slug B. Alright, so we can do the delay here. I've got the drone part still. I mean, I don't mind having more, but alright, so we got a store there. So now we just map this out, what we want to do. So I think, because it just delays at 1, so I think it still just gets 6 jumps. I can just do that. Doesn't really matter which one I take next, I guess. Yeah, weapons hack is lawful something for sure. What's like the doors hack or something, you know, weirdest hack. Drone hack. I definitely do the drone hack sometimes. It's like, yeah, just by default, I'm just like, well, I don't know what to click. I might as well just click this. Because it's like with the reloaders, I feel like there's no point in the weapons hack. Because you can just break their weapons, guaranteed, before, especially with just 2 shields. This is also where I actually like, with reloaders, like level 3 hacking, you totally get multiple volleys in, especially if you time it to like just before the first one hits. Ooh, toasty. You're just getting wrecked because I let you run in there first. So I'm just gonna let that happen. Oh, never mind. Alright, well, I should board with someone. Oh, they got fires all over the place. That's fun. Yeah, because you 3 are all almost dead, and you're fighting fire, so you'll be dead soon too. I don't know what you're trying to do. I actually don't want you to break piloting, because they might just take too much damage then. Something. Stun bomb. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take your stun bomb. I have a store coming up. You're definitely getting vected. And you. You're okay. We've got 20 fuel now, so sure. They're only asking for 2. Oh, thanks for the map. Whatever, we're just being good citizens. We don't need that fuel. Reactor for 2 missiles and 2 drone parts. I mean, the missiles don't really matter because I'll use the Artemis some still, I guess, probably, but mostly the drone parts. Because 5 is low, but like a reactor is worth more than 2 drone parts. If I could just go buy them at the store, but honestly, like I might buy some at the store anyways. Yeah, no, I'm gonna decline because like I kind of like more than 7 as it is. So let me just double check my jumps here that I'm not doing something silly. Yeah, I think 3's okay. I mean, it's going to be close. No, the bottom right's not connected to the exit. I know. I'd totally be tempted to dive here, like, just because that's, like, my kind of way to dive, and it's really obvious. And I've got cloaking, I can upgrade my engines, but... Is that my 3rd map reveal? But, that does not connect. I know, it's just this one. But it's nice that this connects at least. So I don't have to go here. It's funny, like, this and this don't connect, which seem way closer than this and this. I think they might be, actually. It's just not entirely about that. Medbay sensors and drones. Well, I got stuff to sell, I guess. Might as well buy sensors, I think. Something else for them to hack. Makes battery more likely to appear in a store. If I don't find any drone parts for the rest of the game or something, I don't know. That's okay for now. Whatever, I don't have a battery, it's fine. It's powered. What do I want to hack? Feeling it this time. Will my dodge be enough? Whew. Oh, they split up, so only one gets to come back. Hey, and another rock. Cool. I guess I'm doing rock boarding. It's my new thing. Trout, you're staying home. But whatever, that's fine with me. This wasn't that close. I feel like the other one I measured in like Sector 1 was closer, right? Definitely like advantage using something to measure. Like over people who just like, because I know like Crow like eyeballs it, and it's like this is being able to measure that's definitely an advantage. Three fuel or 3 hull. That's totally worth it though to get a fight. 3 hull and broken engines. It's like with this ship also, because it's like it's not a threat to fight them. Jump into doors, why not? Guess that you can have help repairing. And another Zoltan. Alright. Why don't you go hang out with Mara? You're both shield strained. And so is Bars. And of course Envoy. And anyone else? Hector, why you shield strained him? Everyone's getting the shields going on. Alright, you know, you go down there, you go there. We're jumping out of here. Alright, we don't need to reset your health, that's fine. Ah, so close. So close. Another Zoltan, but a Mantis. So what's the end tally here? We've got 5 Zoltan controlled, one of them the homeworlds, 4 Rebel, and a Mantis. And we're going Mantis because it's like the only Zoltan we went to was the forced one. That was the homeworld at least. But, ooh, gross. That's going to be the sun, isn't it? Ah, just yucky, useless, empty jump to start off. but whatever, that's fine. Not a terrible sector layout, like a little weird. Probably go up this way. You know, it's 1 to 2 stores. But it's getting pretty late my time. Like, I totally have the energy that I could finish this run, but then by the time I like wind down afterwards and everything, it's gonna be like 4:30 in the morning, which is a bit too late for my schedule. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. But this leaves us with what should be a really quick Sector 7 and 8 tomorrow. So I'd say it's pretty likely I'll just jump into the next run after that. I'm trying to think. It's like, if it takes surprisingly long and then I have to do like Stealth Sea or something where it's really technical, maybe I won't. But most ships I think I'd be okay doing after 2 more sectors of this ship, which is just like blasting away at everyone. Probably get the weapons upgrade soon. Might as well get the Artemis Online too. But yeah, so this is an awesome Slug B run. This is great. There's no reason I should lose to flagship. Should be really easy, especially since we just crew kill phase 1. So that'll be great. That'll be 89, and then just 3 more to match the world record, and 1 more to beat it. And then I see he's doing another streak, so he'll probably. I think I can get the world, if I play enough, I can get the world record in before he passes it again, if he doesn't lose. So I can have it for like a day or 2. That's my goal. We gotta take it 1 run at a time. So yeah, check out my profile. I got my stats. I have my personal website with my artwork and all that stuff going on there. I'll be launching a Kickstarter soon too for my book coming out, so I'll post stuff about that when we get there in a couple weeks. Go to the main menu. Let's see, do I have anyone to raid? Let's just pick a FTL person, why not?